Can't hear you, bro.
I said, I didn't know if you wanted to add red.
Add red. No, it's fine. I'm gonna put this on right here for a couple of minutes. Yeah, just do like maybe 5 minutes of recording and then stop it. Yeah.
240.
All right. How many drops you did? Two or one? How many drops of the black hair?
One. And then four.
But I'm saying you did
Yeah,
how many
two.
times?
Two.
Two. Can you get the blue tape that's in the other room, please? You okay?
Yeah. Making sure you think I did the right thing. Good.
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything crazy.
not at all. And since you like to see yourself in the mirror, like when you're driving and stuff,
Yeah.
you're definitely gonna be able to appreciate it more. What's that? Should be in the gray cabinet in the other room where I do SMP. I don't know. I think it could be on the sink too. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know where it's at. The blue tape. Where was it? No, no, no. That's not it. That's 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 blue tape, but that's paint. That's blue tape to paint. Talking about the clear tape, clear blue tape. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How's the pain?
Oh, yeah, it's not bad.
Not bad. Okay. Because I didn't put numbing today.
Yeah.
Do you feel the difference from the pain from last time?
No,
Oh no, not really.
no.
Okay.
The only time I've ever really felt it was the first time on the hairline. All of it was a little, and then the scars. I think it's just because my scalp's not as thick there because it's like indented,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like hot spots, but it's not
Not nearly too bad.
not really bad.
Can I get another 10? Yeah. Of the purple one. But you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch just keep buzzing at me.
Oh. How's business going for you?
It's actually been good. The last 2 weeks have been better.
Really?
Yeah, you never know, man.
It's very.
It's up and down. Depends on what's available.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually doing a lot of work around here.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I'm more in North Raleigh. Lately, I've been getting a lot of calls on Greensboro, High Point.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna ask you, like, how is the business condos for investors going in Raleigh area? Or is it pretty hard to rent it out?
Well, most of retail is just not condoed. Like 99% of the retail is just not condoed. It's all for lease.
Yeah.
There's few exceptions, but I don't know if you consider it retail or not. Like our office complex is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a lot of medical, and there's a dentist. There's like a salon suites. There's our real estate office, but it's like I don't know.
It's not. I feel like those
not like
townhomes
retail.
business is not like really a retail because it's like pretty hidden in some places.
Yeah.
It's not on the main streets. I'd say.
As far as like A plus visibility, and it's Raleigh like proper. There's only one shopping center I know that condos it out, and it's like a Hispanic grocery store
Mm-hmm.
is that's the anchor. There's also like I don't know if it's like a kids game, Stars and Stripes, bowling or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is some small condoed out spaces, but even some of those are leased. Some of those are you could purchase. It's like hit or miss.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
weird.
Well, I've seen some for purchasing. So I got a business condo that I have. I'm leasing out to elderly. They focus on like putting elderly people in rest homes,
Yeah, yeah. You
and
told me.
they've been really good to me. So I kind of like just for investment purposes. Like I want to see if um if you invest in one of those, is it really hard to find people to lease your condo?
Raleigh, it's not hard to find anyone to lease.
It's not hard. So people always
Yeah,
looking.
there's like very little vacancy rate.
Oh wow.
And that's part of the problem with me in brokerage. It's like people want to be places, but there's not a lot of places to go.
Mm,
Because people just keep on moving in, moving in, moving in. Someone goes out of business, it's backfilled within a month. Crazy.
really?
You know, that's why like your deals with like off market deals would make more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone checks the rent roll, someone's about to get evicted, boom. That would be.
Yeah.
But if as far as for purchase, it's a different animal. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I saw one in Holly Springs, but that's
Mm-hmm.
not Raleigh. But it's good though.
Yeah, it's a good area, right?
Yeah, there's a couple available there, and they're building more retail across the street, so it's a good sign.
Yeah.
It's right off of the expressway. There's a guy there that does, I think he does chiropractic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a dentist, and then there's one condo that was available for purchase.
Mm.
Probably about 1,200 square feet, maybe 1,000 actually. It's small. You said you found one in Cary, right?
Yeah, but it was sold right away. It was I think they were asking for like 650, 650 or 450, something like that.
And how big was it?
It was about, I was saying, between 1200 or 1400.
Yeah, it makes sense. I know a guy. He bought one of his condo for $85,000
No way.
like 15 years ago, and now he's selling it for like 450.
Oh, that's a deal. Yeah, some of those properties that I inquired during 2020, they're already double.
Yeah, I believe it.
There was a property that I was gonna get, but I decided to back out because I just didn't want to deal with that headache. So there's a lady in Davidson that owns that. She has two Airbnbs in an apartment that she's not supposed to. That is like on the HOAs, like they have that in a restriction that
Oh
you're not
yeah.
allowed to. But this lady somehow figures out how she could pretty much have two properties on there, right? And I was like I submitted a bid and everything, pretty low, and then they came back like 2 weeks later with the higher like bid, like $5,000 higher than what I was want to, and I was about to pull the trigger, but then again I was like, man, what if the lady gets jealous and like starts drama or something? Like I'm just gonna decided not to.
Were you trying to Airbnb it?
Yeah, I was gonna use it first for myself because the barbershop is literally below the apartment complex.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta.
like it's like commercial on the bottom and it's like apartments on the second floor.
I'm not sure about Davidson, but I know in Cary, anytime you have to get permission from the city, it's not a good day.
No.
You know, just just a simple rezoning, like even if it's like, for example, I had a guy. He wanted to build a strip. And he was
Mhm.
allowed to do retail, but not any retail. Like he couldn't put a restaurant there.
Mhm.
And he's like, all right. So he's like, something. I'm going to go through rezoning so I could do any type of retail I want.
Mhm.
He's been in that process for 3 years now.
Oh wow. So like with Davidson, you're allowed to do Airbnb without. They don't care about getting a permit. Cornelius, on the other hand, which is like literally 5 minutes away from
It's kind of
Davidson.
higher end. Probably.
Yeah, Cornelius is it's another ball game. Like Cornelius doesn't let you put any Airbnb just in certain areas. People still do it anyways because I checked at the map. So there's a lot of Airbnbs that are like not registered through the city. But then again, I thought about it. I was like, man, do I really want to risk it? Do I really want to do through all that mess in case somebody gets jealous that my Airbnb is doing better?
You know, that would worry me if one day they decided you couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, and
It's
then
like,
you have like $350,000 investing in the property that just because of one person's getting jealous or somebody just because in reality the Cornelius doesn't check. They don't check if
so
you're
is it like an apartment complex that they condoed out?
yeah. So the one in Davidson is an apartment complex, but the HOA is the city allows it, but the HOA doesn't. And then there's another property in Cornelius that the HOA doesn't care, but the zoning does care. So it's like it's
Yeah,
either
it's
one or
kind of
the other.
sketchy. Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, well, should I go and battle against the city or should I go battle against HOA?
Yeah, it's like
So you can't win in neither case.
battling against the city is like battling against DOT. There's only one winner, and it's not going to be you.
Yeah. So I decided to back out from both deals. I was like, not gonna put myself in a headache.
I've got a friend that he does like, I guess you'd call it more of a fix and flip, but he's a contractor. He does commercial work too. That's how I met him.
Hmm.
And he's been doing a lot of them on the, I mean, not Lake Norman, but Lake,
Morrisville area.
no, shoot, it's up towards Bracy, Virginia. It's
Oh,
actually in
okay.
Virginia. So what's that lake? I can't think of it. It's not Littleton, Bracy. God, I can't think of the name of that lake.
If it's here in Greensboro, that's Stokesdale, Carolina Marina.
No, it's not this way. It's more towards like
Towards Virginia area.
Rocky Mountain,
Oh, okay,
Virginia,
okay.
and I can't think of the name. It's a big ass lake. It divides North
Really?
Carolina from Virginia. He said he's been killing it. He's done 3 already,
Oh wow,
and they're all Airbnb. And he said that Airbnb market
pretty nice.
is really good. But I would imagine, where you're talking about, to Lake Norman, so probably would be a good Airbnb market.
It is a good Airbnb market, but it's either you buy a condo right in front of the lake that has $350 a month of HOA fees that allows you to do STR, but you're buying a condo that's like 350 and up.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, and then you have access to the lake, to the pool, to all that stuff, which is not a bad idea. But then I also like I want to buy a property that doesn't have HOA. So like in those high end places, like if you're looking for a good neighborhood or a good house, more than likely it's gonna have HOA.
Yeah, 2026, if it's in a nice area, they're going to have some sort of
Yeah.
body that wants to micromanage.
Mm-hmm. Well, keep me in the loop if you see retail for a barbershop in Raleigh, Cary area.
In Mooresville, I mean, it's close to Cary. I remember seeing something that where the Triangle Wine was. I think
Hmm.
they counted out. Um, yeah, retail is hard. I mean,
Yeah, it is hard.
residential, you'll get lucky. I mean, when we built 32 units, we ended up doing apartment, but originally we were going to condo it.
Mm.
We ended up doing apartments, but we actually we have an Airbnb that bought three of the units, so we like kind of mixed it up.
Hmm.
Like, but that's rare to have. The way we do it is they lease the unit though; they don't own it,
Mm.
but they charge their rate, obviously where they're still making money.
Right.
And it's crazy because like one of the gyms we own is downstairs.
Hmm.
And it's funny, every now and then I'll see someone that literally came from like Tokyo or something, and they got a key and they're walking around and like they're like work clothes, and it's like you could tell the Airbnb people apart, you know, because they would have access to the gym.
That's funny.
So they get on the treadmill with like work clothes on and treat it like a resort gym or something.
Really?
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I just think it's funny.
Yeah. I like for me, like I'm even thinking about like looking at a state too, because like it's really hard just to focus on North Carolina when it comes to retail. So like I have to figure out a way of like looking at the population number, looking at the medium house income, and then looking at the prices on the retail to be able to pretty much see if the barbershop will be a good fit.
What what type of mix you like middle of the road? I think you're saying you don't want it to be too high end. You don't want it to be too low end. You like a blend.
Bigger blend, yeah.
Yeah.
But pretty much everybody goes in. You know, you'll see a little bit of everything. Because like right now in Davidson, it's gonna be more of a high end barbershop. So like I'm already have to figure out a different way to approach it because like I cannot do it just like how I'm building it, how I build it here in Greensboro or Burlington. I have to be like the stations has to be a lot more the bigger, like a 1,000 square
Like more
feet.
like luxurious or whatever kind of like
Yeah, because
yeah.
I like in 1,200 square feet, I mean, I put 13 chairs, and that's a lot.
Mhm.
So I have to change the whole dynamic to go commission
Yeah,
and just
13
put like,
chairs is a lot. I think I'm used to seeing 8.
yeah. So I put 13 chairs in one, you know. I mean, it's packed. It gets busy. But for me to make sense and doing a booth rent and not really have to worry too much about the money. They just take care of their own money. But yeah, for Davidson, it has to be commission and have maybe like six or 5 to 6 chairs maybe.
So is it kind of like a tattoo parlor where they rent the chair?
Well, for commission in Davidson, it's gonna be like I'm gonna have to provide with clientele marketing and all that. With the barbershops I have here in Greensboro and in Burlington, it's like that. Like they just rent the chair and they just pay on a weekly basis. So it's basically like each share is kind of like a real estate
Yeah.
piece of property that I'm leasing.
You're saying Davidson would be different than them?
Yeah, because it's a smaller town, and now like I see the pattern on how like um barbers that I hire, what are they looking for? And a lot of people they want to just work and expect
They
to
want
receive.
people just walking in,
Yeah. Versus me, like the idea I have here in Greensboro is like, yeah, you come in, I give you a break on the rent, and then
you got your own clients.
you build your own clientele, right? You build your own personal brand. That's the way I was going to. It's better for the barber at the end of the day
Yeah, it is. It's better
because,
math.
right. But at the same time, I do have structure where, like, hey, you also have to be proud that you're working at my brand of the shop barbershop. You can just like be individual and It's all about you, you know, because I'm also promoting for people to come in to get haircuts by you. And I don't have no restrictions or anything. If you want to leave, you can leave. But some people don't like that. Some people want, and that's another thing too. Like when it comes to what you can tell a barber, especially on Bullfront, you have to be really careful. Because if you say one thing like, "Oh, you have to be here at 9," oh no, you cannot do that because they're not your employees.
Uh,
I always relate it
but do you
to
have like a
money.
manager that he does have to be there at 9?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I guess you could tell him what to do, just not all the.
Mm-hmm, not the rest. It's a business itself too, you know.
Yeah. It does help if you have a good manager, though.
Yeah,
Hard to find like a good
yeah.
manager of anything.
And then last year I had to go back to work. I had to go back to work at the shop just because of that, just to kind of see how everything was done. Hmm? I had a lady that called me for eyebrow removal. I don't know. I haven't seen the message, her response. Well, no, I fired her. Not Randy. Well, I didn't fire her. She was just I just had a talk, serious conversation, and she decided to part ways. We'll take a 5-minute break.